everyone. How are you? Welcome to your most favorite 20 minutes of your month with Greater Westtown here. My name's AJ. I'm a vocational instructor. I'm here with Mr. Molina, another vocational instructor.
Happy to be here.
Yeah. I guess you just saw us on a little minute video that we created to show you what we have available at Greater Westtown. We'll spend the rest of the 18 minutes just talking to you a little bit more about what our program offers, where you can locate us on the internet, and then where you can contact us in order to get more information and to apply for admittance into the program. So I'm just here to hopefully answer any questions that you have. So please call this number. You could talk to us live at 1312-738-1060. And they'll be able to transfer the call to us, and then we can answer the questions for you live on the air. Mr. Molina, so we're about to start a training program as of next week.
That's right.
And we're very excited. Talk to us a little bit about what we're doing to prepare for the new class before we talk about how to get into the new class.
Well, we're getting our materials ready. We have our forklifts charged. We have everything that we need ready to go. We're pretty excited about this next training. We know that we have the market is hot. There are jobs out there, so we're getting our students, we want students to go out there and be ready and prepared to do a good job. So that's what's taking place right now. So we're starting soon, which is on the 24th, which is Monday. And there's still time for anybody that would be interested to come to our intake orientation and be able to participate in this program. So if you're sitting at home wondering, how can I get into it, don't want to miss out on the action, miss out on this good event, then we'll give you more information later as to who to call and when to call and so on.
Yeah, so as Mr. Molina said, we are holding open orientations on Wednesday, which is actually tomorrow at 8:45, and then Thursday at 8:45 at our location. We are located in East Garfield Park, 500 North Sacramento Boulevard. I'll show a PowerPoint in a few minutes where you can see all that information in case you didn't catch it when I said it. Our program is a 12-week shipping and receiving training program. Some of the things that we offer aside from forklift driving is computer skills, math and reading, and also job readiness, which Mr. Molina handles a lot of. So when it comes to, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna ask Mr. Molina some questions so we can get, maybe some of those general questions out of the way before you decide to give us a call for the more specific questions. So when you're looking into applying for the program, what are the basic steps you need to do, Mr. Molina?
Basically, I say make a phone call and let us know that you're interested and come on in. We do orientations, as AJ said, Wednesdays and Thursdays. When you come into our orientation, you're going to get a tour of the facility so you can see what it is that you're getting into. And once you come to a tour, it's very impressive when you see the location. It's one thing to hear about it, it's another thing to actually see it. So you can see our two warehouses, because our training, what makes our training very unique, it's that it's a hands-on training. So you're in a classroom and you're learning what you need to learn, but it doesn't end there. From there, you take that and transition it into the warehouse and you start practicing the things that you actually learn. So when you do that tour, you get to see much more of what I'm talking about. And then there, if you're interested, you can fill out an application and start the process right away.
So what are the requirements that are needed to become part of the program?
Requirements are, you need to do is be 18 years or older. We had placed a gentleman that was 69 at Rush Hospital. So if you're apt to work, you're in good health, and you feel like, yes, I can work, and you come out for the application, like I said, 18 years or older. It's for men and for women. Okay, you don't have to have a high school diploma, and the wonderful thing about it is that you can kill two birds with one stone, because we do English and math remediation as well there. So if you're behind on math, which everybody seems to struggle a little bit with math, we will do remediation. We'll help you with math, we'll help you with English, and with that we have our English teacher is very willing to help people start the process of learning to do the pre-GED test, studying for the GED. So you might be able to kill two birds with one stone. We are not a GED program per se, but we'll provide you with the necessary assistance so that way you can go and possibly take the test with the help that we provide. So,
do you need a high school diploma?
No, you don't need a high school diploma. You basically, like I said, all we need to do is come on in, low income. If you're unemployed, if you're receiving unemployment, you can come on in, okay? And so the criteria is not restringent. You can come on into the program. Since I've been there, no one has ever paid a penny for that program. So it's at no cost to those that qualify. And everybody, if you're unemployed, you need a job, you qualify, believe me.
All right, so I'm gonna put on the. I'll just show it on the screen the information for our training program. Right. So here you go. We are Greater Westtown Training Partnership, shipping and receiving training program, located at 500 North Sacramento Boulevard, Chicago, Illinois 60612. Our phone number is 1312-563-9028. You can find us on Facebook.com/Greater Westtown or at our webpage, www.gwtp.org. You can also email us at training@gwtp.org. Orientations are held Wednesdays at 8:45 in the morning, and this week we will also hold one on Thursday at 8:45 in the morning. You must call to reserve a seat, and next training begins soon. And soon we mean next week. So please, I'll take a minute and have this on the screen for you to be able to write it down, take a picture of it, and then give us a call as soon as possible to register you for an orientation.
And one thing that I want to add while we're speaking about this, nowadays you got to have some form of technology under your belt. You have to have some type of skills under your belt. The market's very competitive. There are jobs out there, but the more skills you bring to the table, the more foreseeable it is for you to get a job. You go to a supermarket and you see that they have a lot of registers, but they only have like 3 cashiers. But then you see the self-checkout. That's scanning. So you scan your own items. Technology has come into play in a lot of areas of manufacturing and so on. So when you're going to a job and you don't have the necessary skills, it makes it harder for you to get that job. So the important thing about coming to a training program like ours is you're going to get those skills, and the beautiful thing is you don't have to take a loan out. When you take a loan, you spend $15,000, $20,000 on a loan, you're going to have to pay that money back. With us, there are no loans, no student loans, anything of that nature. You qualify for the program, and it's at no cost. On top of that, we provide a stipend for students, car fare for students that are in the program. So if you take the bus, we give you a 7-day, or the train, we give you a 7-day renter card. If you drive a car, you get a gas card on a weekly basis. I mean, we provide you with the materials. We provide you with everything that you need. So if you always wanted to go to school, you're sitting on the sofa looking at the TV right now saying, wow, I've always wanted to go to school. This sounds good. I do need technological training. I do need to learn how to drive a forklift. I do need to learn how to learn computerized inventory control, all of this. Yet I don't have the money. Yet I can't afford it. We make it easy for you because we provide you with all the things that you need in order to graduate from this program and be able to succeed onto a job. A great thing about it is we also provide job placement. We assist you with job placement. So what else can you ask for? And it doesn't cost anything. All it costs you is to get up from your couch right now, go to that telephone and give us a call and let us know that you want to come in. As a matter of fact, we're having an orientation tomorrow morning at 8:45 in the morning. We invite you to come out to 500 North Sacramento Boulevard, and you can get your tour. We're located between Ohio and Franklin, Sacramento. So if you enter to the Franklin side to the parking lot, or before the parking lot, there's a door there. Come on in, and we'll be more than glad to greet you and then show you around and get your future rolling. Make it happen.
So what we usually hear a lot is that it is it is a commitment because it is a 12-week program. But what would you say to people that think that 12 weeks isn't worth their time to come in for a training that is at no cost to them?
What I say is this: we had a gentleman that came to the program and he wanted to get a job, and I told him, well, the training is really going to help you out because you're going to get the necessary skills. He said, well, I really want to go to work now. So he went out there and he spent about 9 months looking for a job and did not obtain employment. This guy could have done 3 trainings. And believe me, 12 weeks goes by fast. You're not talking about 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. You're talking about 12 weeks that you're going to devote to an investment in yourself. So yes, we look for commitment. We look for you to be there every day, Monday through Friday, from 8:30 to 3:30 every day. Because we're going to give you full-time, intense training. Because when you go out into the world of work, one of the things that I've noticed over the years doing job readiness is that people go out there and they start a job and they don't know what to do, and they're kind of scared because you have to learn right at that moment. They have to train you, and when you're starting to learn something that you don't know, it's kind of hard, and you get nervous and you're scared of making a mistake, so it makes it difficult for you to perform at your best. But when you have training that you walk into a job and you can hit the floor running because you know what to do, it's a lot easier for you. The other thing is, one of the issues is job retention. You got people that get jobs, but like I always say, the easiest thing is to get a job, the hardest thing is to keep it, because you get people that they lose their jobs over things that, lack of job readiness skills, lack of the soft skills that they need in order to maintain that job. So the good thing about the training is that the way that it's formatted is that you're going to come in and treat it like a job. So we're not only your instructors, we're your supervisors. So when you come in, you're going to feel like you're working, and the 3-month training is actually like a 90-day probationary period. So when you go to a job, you already know what to do. You're going to be used to being on time. You're going to be used to following instructions and doing what you have to do. And you're going to learn the skills that are going to help you to be effective at the work that you do. And I always believe in conditioning, and I believe you perfect what you practice. So the more you practice something, the better you get at it. Same thing with bad habits. You practice not making phone calls, sitting on the sofa, keep postponing, maybe tomorrow, procrastinating, nothing happens. And you get used to that, and that will be your life for a long time until there's a change. Well, with training, it's the same thing. You come to training and you practice being on time, having a good work ethic, learning the necessary skills. When you go out there, you're going to get that job and you're going to hold that job. And we also look for people to grow on the job and become supervisors, managers, and so on. So I suggest that if you're sitting there and this sounds good to you, pick up the phone and make that phone call. Come in tomorrow, 8:45 in the morning. If you can't get through, just be there at 8:45 in the morning tomorrow. Somebody will be there to greet you. One of us will be there to greet you and say, come on in, and we'll get the ball rolling. Don't put off for tomorrow what you could do today, because it's going to be a great benefit for you.
Yes, it will be. So what I was thinking is that we do have a person that is willing to answer a phone call right now. So if you don't remember the number for our training program, you could please feel free to call this number, and you could talk to the person answering phones and give them the information. All we need from you is a name and a phone number where we could reach you, and then we could register you for orientation tomorrow or Thursday of this week. Secondly, if maybe this is too short notice for you, we do classes year round. So please feel free to give us a call, whether you're interested in this training program that's about to start on Monday or the one that will begin in 3 months from next week. That way we can get you enrolled into that training class, that training cohort. So it doesn't have to be, that you only have 4 days to make up your mind on whether you want to be a part of the training program. If it's time for a change right now, we would love for you to contact us. But if you need some more time, you can always call us, and then we can start the orientation process in a few weeks to get you enrolled in the following training program that will begin end of May.
Somewhere around that.
Somewhere around May. So our trainings go year round. Please know that we will start a new training class every 12 to 15 weeks. So please just keep the information for you, and make sure to give us a call any time in the year to try to be a part of the next training program. So I'm going to go through some slides so we could talk to whoever is watching. We could let you guys know through some pictures of what our training program looks like. Mr. Molina will walk you through what you see on the screen. But first, let me give you the information for our training program. We are Greater Westtown Training Partnership, a shipping and receiving training program. We are located at 500 North Sacramento Boulevard, Chicago, Illinois 60612. Our phone number is 1312-563-9028. You can find us on Facebook.com/Greater Westtown. Also, www.gwtp.org. You can email us at training@gwtp.org. Our orientations are held Wednesday at 8:45 in the morning, and this week we will have one on Thursday as well. Please call to reserve a seat, and training will begin soon. So let's go through some of these pictures. Mr. Molina, what do we have here?
Okay, so I was saying, this is a shot of one of the warehouses, and hands-on training is what I was talking about. So it's exciting because you're in a classroom, then once you've learned what you have to do, you're going to go outside there and do what you have to. A lot of people think that it's an actual company because we run like a mock distribution company. So you see there's different types of product there. So we have beverages, and we have dry food products, we have plumbing supplies and single pick orders and so on. So this way you have different SKU codes, so you can practice using barcode scanners. You will also learn how to do computerized inventory control in the warehouse, and you'll be able to utilize the equipment that we will have there for you. Here you'll see a couple of gentlemen, what they're doing is they're stretch wrapping an outbound shipment. So basically you will get an order sheet and you will pick your order, you will palletize your order, and then you will take it to the stretch wrap machine, and then there you will wrap it, and we'll teach you. These are things that people need to learn. A lot of people don't know how to operate the machines. A lot of people don't know how to do stretch wrapping. A lot of people don't know how to palletize according to load patterns, and that's something that you learn there. It's not just putting a box on a pallet, it's learning how to do it. It's really something important. I just learned recently that on an airplane, if you don't build the pallet properly, that you can actually bring a plane down, because if that weight was to shift in flight, it could be dangerous. So you have to know what you're doing. So these are areas of expertise that you can learn with us, and as a matter of fact, we are working with a employer partner that's willing to, from the airport, that's willing to work with us as well, so that we can train individuals on how to build pallets at our training facility.
All right, speaking of that, I know when we talk about employer partners, maybe people out there that are watching us or that know that we do training don't understand or don't know that we also work with companies throughout the city of Chicago and suburbs. Would you be able to explain about how we go about maintaining or understanding our employer partners and their needs?
Well, our program was customized by employers coming in, and our curriculum was designed to meet the employer needs and to prepare our students to go out there and face the real world and what the needs are of manufacturing and so on. So we have employer partners that they're an advisory board. They come in and they tell us, what we're doing. They review our curriculum. They let us know what we're doing right, so we keep doing it. And it also shows the changes that are happening out there, so we can keep up to speed with what's going on in the shipping and receiving industry. So that's why employers are important. Plus, a lot of employers buy into our program as well and hire our students. And we do job development and go out there and talk to the employers and see who's hiring, and they believe in who we are, and they see our students go out there and they pave the trail by working hard, and they want new employees, so they call us back, and this is what keeps it going. And our students are something that we're proud of, because they're going to make this happen. Another thing I want to talk about is, for example, knowing employers and having a great relationship with them. We have what's called background-friendly employers. So basically, if you have a criminal background and you're wondering, but what if I have a background, what am I going to do? Well, we work with individuals that come that have a background, and we deal with it on a case-by-case basis, and we try to help people. And if we see that it's difficult, we also have a referral. We have referrals with people that work as well. So we do the holistic approach. So if you come in, you got to come out with something. So we try our best to assist you with that as well. So that's where employers come in, and that's where this relationship comes in, and it's very important to us. And this is why we've been very effective at what we do.
So aside from our training being at no cost, knowing that we do help with job placement, you get a transportation stipend, whether it's through public transportation or a vehicle. What do individuals that graduate through our program leave the program with, aside from a good job and congratulations? What are the things that
they leave with quite a bit. I've heard time and time again when students graduate from the program, they say, I came here for a shipping and receiving logistics training program, but I left with so much more. We have a program, a component called the TIP program, which is Transforming Impossible into Possible, which AJ is the lead teacher in that. It's an amazing workshop where students learn about themselves, and you overcome your barriers and your challenges and the difficulties that you have in life, and it really is very supportive. And that's something. So that's why when I say the holistic approach, we deal with you emotionally, we deal with you physically, and we intellectually. We challenge you, and we try to give you all the necessary tools that you need in order to succeed. So that's why when you leave this program, believe me, you're going to leave with so much. You're going to come expecting this much, and you're going to come out with this much. I mean, so that's why we've been around for as long as we have. We've been around for almost 3 decades now.
Yeah, I think Mr. Molina and myself, through our classes, we both teach about self-sufficiency and how that's important in an individual in order for them to retain employment and have a career path for themselves, so they can provide for themselves and their family financially. With the 12-week training program, we do go to school, or we are in training Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 3:30. Now, it may seem like a lot, but you have to understand that we not only do on a daily basis warehouse operations. There is forklift training. There is math and English 2 to 3 times a week. There is computer skills. There is safety, there is
safety,
OSHA, there
National
is
Safety Council.
National Safety, there is material handling. We have a full curriculum, and that is why the training is robust, and it is worth every penny that it would cost, but it won't cost anything to you or for you. So you graduate with a 380-hour training certificate, which is accredited by the state of Illinois, Illinois Higher Education, and then you also will receive a 10-hour OSHA card, general industry, National Lift Truck Safety, forklift driving certificate or certification.
Yeah, and I want to emphasize a little bit on that because I really didn't hit on it, but I know a lot of people want to learn forklift. I get that a lot. We get that a lot. They want to learn about forklift. Well, we have 6 different pieces of equipment there. I don't know if we have any pictures or slides of it with us today.
Yes.
But we have, there you go. We have our sit-down Toyota truck. We have a electric, that's the stand-up narrow reach truck that we have. We have a cherry picker, we have a pallet rider, we have a pallet walker, so in a propane truck. So we have vehicles there, and whatever vehicles you master while you are in training, you can get certified on. And it's wonderful to have that because we have, like I always say, we have the most intense forklift training in Chicago. Nobody in Illinois, as far as I'm concerned, nobody does it the way we do. I mean, we have obstacle courses for you. You will learn how to do figure eights around obstacles. You will learn your pivot points. You will learn how to engage loads, how to double stack. Everything that you need to operate a forklift safely. And like AJ was saying, you can leave with your forklift certification, which is valid for 3 years. And if you're in good standing with us and you come back, you can get it renewed after it's expired. So, I mean, there's a lot that this program offers. We give you a lot of essential tools that you need. We give you the foundation that you need in order to build upon. So there's no excuse for failure. It's just a matter of you coming out, picking up that phone, calling for more information. If you want, if you're that really, really desirable to achieve and to move forward, then tomorrow morning, just get up in the morning, get your breakfast, and shoot down to our 500 North Sacramento site and say, I'm here for orientation at 8:45 in the morning, and we can get the ball rolling and get your future to begin and your career towards your pathway to a career.
Yeah, and all this at no cost. So, I mean, we're talking no money down, no money owed, no money that is going to come out of your pocket in order to receive this training.
Ever.
Before we leave, I'm going to put the information back on the screen so you can take a picture. If this program isn't for you, but you're just watching CAN TV for all the great programming, please make sure to share this information with others that you may think could benefit from this program. So here it goes again. We are Greater Westtown Training Partnership, Shipping and Receiving Training Program. We are located at 500 North Sacramento Boulevard, Chicago, Illinois, 60612. Our phone number is 1312-563-9028. You can find us at facebook.com/Greater Westtown. Also on our website at www.gwtp.org. You can email us at training@gwtp.org. Our orientations are held on Wednesday at 8:45 and this week on Thursday at 8:45 as well. Please call to reserve a seat for orientation. What I would like to do, Mr. Molina, if you can just, we're about to, our time is short now. Just one more thing, especially about job readiness. What are we looking for in a person when they come into the program in order for us to be able to say, all right, you're ready to go, or how can we assist them if we feel that they're not ready to go?
We can provide you with all the essentials you need in order to be successful to get a job, but we cannot provide you with a good attitude, so you have to have a good attitude. And any appointments or anything that you have, we can't have you missing classes. So punctuality, attendance, and a great attitude is the most important thing. Those are the only things that we cannot give you. You have to bring that to the table. We're going to give you everything that you need, but you have to put from your part, and together, working collaboratively, we can have success, and you can have achievement, and you can get your life rolling and on the ball.
But before we go, I want to make sure I show whoever's watching a little bit about how to find us on the internet. So I've pulled up our website, and if you can see here, just go to gwtp.edu or gwtp.org. This will both get you to this webpage where you'll be able to find Greater Westtown. And here's where you will find more information about us. And then also on our Facebook page, here's what the Facebook page looks like. So just so you know, you have access to be able to, get more information about us online, and then be able to come in and do the training, apply for the training program.
Yeah, so there's no excuse. Like I said, there's no excuse for failure. You just got to come on out and give it a try. Give things a try. So we willing to answer any questions that you may have. So I know our time is short here, but you can call us at the agency and say, hey, I want to know more information, and we'll give it to you. If you also invite people to come to tours, and that's something I want to mention too that we skipped, is that our students also go out on tours to companies. So you receive exposure to different companies in manufacturing and see how things work, see how things operate. It's a great learning experience when you go out and you see actually how companies do things differently, utilizing the same machinery and different systems. But it's amazing how much you can learn, and it's great. The students always come back excited about it. So you receive the exposure that you need once you go on a tour. And one of the first best tour you need to take is a tour of our facility. So if you're sitting there wondering if I should go or not, just come on in. Don't be afraid. You're going to be greeted by some really nice, wonderful, and warm people that are going to say, come on in and have a seat, and they will take care of you, and we'll provide you with a great tour. You can see how everything works. And like I said, nothing is better than seeing it in action. There's a picture of a classroom situation up there. So I just wanted to show that real quick. The classroom is, you're going to come on into class and you're going to be sitting around. You see this men and women and everybody's there. So it's formal training in a classroom setting. And from the classroom, you go into the actual warehouse. And I know you might say, well, it's been a long time since I've been in school. Well, we provide the support to help you catch up with reading and math and so on.
Nope. There we go. So I know I've seen these videos on the CanTV YouTube channel. So if you're watching this and it's, it's the summertime and we're here talking about February class, just know this is a year-round program. So even if you're watching this 4 or 5 months from now, we are still accepting people to come in for orientation. So please give us a call. And as a shameless plug for CanTV, don't know if I can do this or not, but I'm sure there's a subscribe button somewhere, and I'm sure there's a like button. It's always great for CanTV to provide this to us so we can share this information about our training program to all of you. And make sure to keep on sharing and liking, and hopefully we'll hear from individuals that want some type of training to either help them financially or in order to create a financial stability.
That's right.
Or for a future career within the industry of logistics and shipping and receiving. Anything else before our time is up, sir?
Well, all I can say is, like I said, it's a great training. We've been there for a very long time, and I've seen so many people receive help, so many people come back changed. People come in with nothing and leave with so much, and we've seen people also come back as supervisors, managers. It's nice. We have students that come back and they're our guest speakers. They come back and talk about their success and what they've accomplished and what they've done. And so it's phenomenal to see the change in individuals. So it's a program that works. It's a viable program. It's there. I remember when I was a kid, they didn't have programs. It's just when I was out there, and I had to really work hard to be where I'm at now, and I'm pretty sure AJ did as well. But now they have this tremendous resource for you. So we invite you to come on out, make that phone call. Don't wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow will never come today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Molina. Again, our phone number, I'm put it on. We only have about 30 seconds, but I want you guys, whoever is watching this, to write down the information and to be able to, that's not the one, sorry, I apologize, but to write down the information for Greater Westtown Training Partnership. We are located at 500 North Sacramento Boulevard. Our phone number is 1312-563-9028. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great day, and we'll see you next month.